Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy King James here, and I've got another shotgun for you, and try not to thumbs down this video because we all have to unlock the camos to get atomic. And I know shotguns are toxic, but I'm telling you, the most toxic of them all is probably the Akimbo double barrel shotgun. I tried the combat, I tried the auto, I tried the revolving. They're all really great, but I think my absolute favorite are these dual barrels. And I never thought that'd be the case, but they're really fun to play with. So sit back and enjoy this one. And if you haven't got these leveled up, well, you're gonna wanna after you see this. And what am I talking about? Well, Akimbo is using two of the same gun, one in each hand, and that's what I'm doing with shotguns. And what you're seeing right here is I'm playing domination on Das Haus, and all I'm doing is firing one and waiting to go around the corner while it reloads, and boom, boom, shoot the other one, and then come back, and you've always got one ready to go because one can reload while the other is firing. So as I hold this spot, these guys keep running up and feeding me kills right up until I get the Jug flame suit, and then I just go and light them all up. And it's amazing how many times they just kept running back, even though I just kept blasting them over and over again. And they actually have really good range when you use them. So really good range, always have one ready to go. You don't have to worry about reloading because you can fire one while you're reloading the other, and you can fire them both at the same time, which I'll show you in a sec. So in terms of versatility, I actually think these are the best shotguns out there, bar none. You know, despite what maybe I've said in other videos, now that I've used all of them, this is what I'm talking about. So check this out. There's a couple of times here where I shoot both of them at the same time, and you can definitely just shoot one and wait for the other to reload, and you never really feel like you're out of ammo. Shot both there, got both of those guys. And I do that a few times. I there again, right? Shoot both and got a couple of guys. And if you don't get it the first time, well, you can always shoot the other one and, you know, at least get your kill. But it does leave you with, you know, nothing loaded when you shoot both of them at the same time. But that happens with the other guns while you're having to reload. And, well, if they don't work at all, you can just run up and melee always as well. So definitely work really well. And if you get it just right, boom, shot both, got a triple kill there. So it definitely works. But there's a couple of problems, and I think there's stuttering with the sprint to fire. And if you watch right here, a couple of times I run up and shoot guys, and they don't shoot right away. And you'll see it in a second here. I think I jump over here, I blast these two guys right here and right here. But watch what's coming up. You see the little stutter right there where it didn't shoot? Again, right there, it's going, but nothing's happening. And I noticed this. I get killed from it here, and I get killed from it here again. So I tried to go and see, like, why is it not working? So I ran and just started pulling the triggers, and look at all this right here. It just didn't shoot. So I tried it in slow-mo, and watch, I'm gonna count it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it never fired a shot. So if you know why that stuttering is happening, hit me up in the comment section down below and let me know. I've got lots of sprint to fire attachments, and it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's really bad, like what you saw, and other times it doesn't happen at all. So I don't know if it's a server connection thing or not. So if you have some thoughts on that, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me show you my Akimbo double barrel build, but just before I do that, I want to say thank you to everybody who's recently subbed to the channel and is here watching my videos. I really appreciate all the love and support, so thank you guys. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, consider subscribing because it really does help small content creators like myself. All right, let me show you my build. Now, the first thing I will tell you is the grind to get this gun to where it feels like it's usable is really long. It's not until about level 40 or 50 does the gun actually feel like you can kill anything with it. When you first start, it's going to feel like you're shooting and just you don't get any kills. It's going to suck. I'm telling you, I'm warning you. But once you get it, it's awesome. It's going to work just like what you saw in my video. And the build on this gun is really centered around Akimbo, which unlocks, I think, at 59 or 61 or something. But, you know, it takes a while to get it. But even in regular, when you're using it, just use gung-ho, and it really gives you an instant sprint to fire time, and it'll work really well, and quick, of course. And the rest of the attachments, they're really around recoil control, like you can see with the G28 compensator and the LJ18 defender. This one here is damage hip fire, which is really good because that's all you're doing is hip firing, and damage range, and you really want range with shotguns. Now for optics, I know these look look weird, but you're not using them because you're only hip firing. But they give you recoil control +2 and accuracy +2, so this is really going to help. And for the attachment, I'm using the skeletal chop for that sprint to fire and movement speed. I was using this one here. I think it was contributing to the sprint to fire a little bit because it's -3 to sprint to fire. So by going to this one and not having the loss of -3 and gaining 2, I'm actually up 5. So starting doesn't seem so bad, but I'm not totally convinced it's just sprint to fire that's causing it. Now, I already talked about Akimbo and Quick. You definitely want to run those. The rear grip is the Pine Tar. And really, this is recoil control again and hip fire accuracy. And the magazine, the 16 gauge, so it gives you lots of recoil control. You don't need the aim down sight speed, but the firing speed really helps. And movement speed. And of course, buck and slug. They seem to be the best for all shotguns. And there's no underbarrel because it's Akimbo. So I guess they block one of the attachments when using Akimbo because it's so powerful. So I'm going to lead this video out with the rest of the footage from that Das Haus gameplay that you saw me doing. And it's really good, so you're going to want to stick around and check it out. But if you have any questions or comments, leave them for me in the comment section down below. Or another way that you're building this, or maybe some different attachments you're using that's making this work better, let me know. This has worked really well for me. So give it a shot and see how you like it. And come back and let me know whether you like this or whether you just think shotguns are toxic. I know everybody does, but we need to unlock atomic. So, right, you got to use it anyway. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you don't see me in Warzone, if you don't see me in multiplayer, it's only a matter of time, baby. King James out.
They're taking bait. brilliant.